what's up guys, I'm back and I've been gone for a minute, but only because I was waiting on the questions that people were asking me under my other two videos to well, for people to get done answering questions, asking questions. Being a mother, it never ends. Anyways, I was waiting on people to finish asking their questions. So it's two parts. This video is strictly about questions dealing with living on base. And then I posted another video. It's the questions and answers part 2. And that's answering all the other questions that don't have anything to deal with actually living on base. So that's linked down below. So be sure you go and check that out if there were some questions you might have had, or you just want to see what other people asked or whatever like that. So we're going to go ahead and get into this video right now. So I got my questions right here. The first question is, did it take a long time to get housing on the base? For us, no, it didn't. Only because when my husband found out where he was getting stationed in A school, I went ahead and I called and I found out like what I need to do to apply for on-base housing. Once they told me, I went online, I did the application, filled it out. And then my husband had to go on and I think he had to call. I don't know if he called or he went on there and filled something out too. But either way it goes, he did his part, I did my part. When we came out to California, our house wasn't ready. It needed one more day. Like, we got here a day before it was ready. So they put us in the TLF, which is the family lodging. And we just stayed in there for a night till our house was ready. So that's, our house was ready. I think because we just went ahead and jumped on it. Like, we didn't really like procrastinate. Either that or just when people on the wait list. I don't know. We just got lucky. So, because I know somebody out here who, they got out here around the same, well, a little bit after we got out here, and they had applied for on-base housing, but their house wasn't ready until like 5 months later. So, I guess it just depends. Okay. The next question is, how hard is the moving on-base process? I'm guessing that meant like actually moving on, like moving your stuff, I guess. I don't know. So this is how I'm going to answer this question. As far as moving on base, like the process of moving on base, it kind of piggybacks off of what I just said. As far as like getting your stuff on and getting everything on the base, if you let the military move you, like you don't do anything, you let the moving company come out, pack you and everything like that, it's going to take about 2 weeks before you get your stuff. So that's why a lot of people like go on like kind of like mini vacations on their way to their next duty station, which is kind of smart because it's like we got here like early, so we were waiting 2 weeks for all of our stuff to get here. So we had to like buy a blow-up mattress and buy sheets and pillows and pots and pans. We had to buy a TV, we bought a DVD player because we didn't have anything, like we had nothing. So that's just like a little heads up for everybody out there if you're gonna let the military PCS you to wherever you're going. The next question is, how is it living on base? Living on base is fine. This particular base I'm not too fond of because, well, we're in the middle of the desert, so that's number one. But I don't like how far the town is. Like, our nearest Walmart is a 45-minute drive. Like, I'm from Atlanta. I'm not used to that. Walmart is literally right down the street from everywhere I lived in Atlanta. Everywhere. So, I'm not used to that. But, I mean, as far as on base, it's okay. Everything on the base is pretty much closed early. Like, all of our food places close at like 6 and 7. And then, like, Domino's stays open pretty late on the weekends. They stay open till 10. So, I guess that's pretty late. The BX closes at 7. The commissary closes at 6. So everything's pretty much closed. We don't have a movie theater on this base, so we have to go out in town. So that's like 45-minute drive to the movies. We do have a bowling alley. That's pretty cool. They do $5 bowling on Sundays, so I like that. And then we have 3 different pools on the base. If you actually live on the base, and you go to the community center pool, because you have to have like the little key they give all their residents. But if you don't live on the base, there's still other pools that you can go to on the base, but you have to pay for them. So that's pretty much that. But as far as shopping and stuff goes on the base, If you watched my video with the Navy wives, it was myself, Leandra, and Kelsey. It was three of us in that video. Yeah, we go a little bit more in depth as far as shopping on base. It's not a lot of shopping on this base. Other bases have better shopping, but as far as Edwards, it's really not. No, we go off base to shop. We don't do no shopping on the base. We are moving off base. Carter, really? Gosh. We're moving off the base in August, and I'm doing this video in June. So I am going to come out, and I'm going to do another video once we find the house that we're going to move into. Of course, you're going to get a house tour and all this stuff like that, and I'm going to tell you how that process went as far as moving off the base, going through like military housing and everything. We got to do that. So be on the lookout for that video in like 2 months. Yep, like 2 months. So, yep, that's the end of this video, guys. I will see you guys next time.